I'm going to speak really fast about my thoughts on this. As the title says, poor countries should not develop? Question mark. So basically, there are people that say that poor countries should not develop because, developing the poor countries would hurt the environment, or cause global warming and bring about the end of humanity. So that's all nonsense. First of all, it's not true. I believe John Stossel, I just check out John Stossel's video on global warming, and if you're on YouTube, you most likely it's like one of the most popular videos. So it's nonsense. One, it's nonsense that if poor countries develop, that would screw up the economy. Screw up the environment. So that's one nonsense. So really, people who are, I don't know what you call the people who don't want the poor countries to develop. I guess crazy enviro freaks. You enviro freak. Why are you living comfortably in the developed world? Why don't you go live in the Congo? Congo is supposed to, or Haiti, one of these poor countries with that's undeveloped, so you can see, so the environment will be saved. You basically want to want the poor people to stay poor, but you're living comfortably in the first world. So freak you to that, fuck you to that, and so maybe the real goal is really not about not getting the poor to develop, but some other reason. Maybe there's some other reason that you don't want the poor to develop. For instance, I live in the first world, but when I see poverty in India, India is developing very fast, especially the South. By the way, the South in India should succeed from the North, is how I feel. But when I see, when I see all the doctors in India and the CEOs, doctors in America that are Indian, and when I see the CEOs, a lot of CEOs that are Indian, I feel good about myself. But when I see the poverty in India, that makes me, my self-esteem goes down a little bit. So I want India to develop. If you don't want India or Africa to develop, you should let us into your countries. But you don't want to do that either. So you don't want the poor to develop. You don't want us in your countries. And what else? Wait. You don't want us you don't want us to develop. You don't want us to, and you won't go and live in our countries. So, middle finger, fuck you to that. That's all nonsense. First of all, stop giving aid to the poor. Aid makes poor countries poorer. So, you're not really helping the poor when you donate to the poor. Some Conyo Australian, I think, singer, I think his last name, thinks the developed world should give all its money that's not used for essentials to the poor in the poor third world. No, that would make us even poorer. So stop doing that. And we know why you really give money to the third world with your farm products and stuff like that, is really to keep the poor countries poor. So we know why you really give it. So stop doing it. Quick video. That's a quick video on what's my title again? Should the poor not develop? Question mark. Thank you. Subscribe. Thank you. Dondabas. Arigato. Nandri. Bome stuti. And how do you say it in? Oh, Italian. Grazie. How do you say it in German? I don't know yet. Yeah, I'm also trying to be a polyglot in addition to being YouTube famous. Thank you for watching.